Today we are going to be making Tyler Kolek and Zion Williamson the next Amari Stoudemire Steve Nash duo. And it's pretty simple how we're going to do this. I went and got from the classic teams in 2K all of the tendencies from Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, placed them onto Zion and Tyler Kolek. They're also going to be playing 36 plus minutes on this Pelicans roster. I went through the offseason. I did a start today file, made a few moves that I thought would help us. You can see Day'Ron Sharpe is starting at the 5. The reason for this being Zion's rebounding isn't anywhere near what Amari Stoudemire's was. And I mean, nobody else in this lineup's getting 11 boards like Sean Marion was in those years. So we got to rely on other people. Hopefully Day'Ron Sharpe and his minutes with his great rebounding can help us out there. But I haven't changed any attributes, potentials, nothing for Kolek or Zion. All I did was change their tendencies. Nobody else got tendency changes either. And yeah, we're going with the 10 deep roster. You can see Ben Simmons is here. We traded for Paul Reed. I mean, there's just guys here. Injuries are off, so we won't have to play them. I wanted to go with the 12 deep rotation. If you look at the Suns basketball reference, they played about 12 guys. But in order to get Kolek and Zion their minutes with no injuries, we got to do it this way. So we're playing 10 guys still, but really focusing on probably like the top 6 to 7. God dang it, I always do that. Okay, we'll say 7 to 8. Herb Jones is usually a negative player in these, so he ain't playing that much. Kolek is the only point guard on the roster. Anybody with a backup point guard position, I move. That way he is for sure playing his minutes and nobody's taking them from him. And yeah, I feel like that about does it. We're going to get into this. Actually, first, I should say we are doing a 7-second system. I've done plenty of these, but we're doing it for specifically this one because we are trying to be like Steve Nash and Amari. We are power ranked 12th. I don't know. I feel like we're going to be pretty good. I'm interested. We'll do like a comparison at the end to see where these guys' stats line up, but I'm really interested for the most part to see where Tyler Kolek ends up. Obviously, he's a decent role piece for the Knicks right now, but he's only ever averaged 4 points, 3 assists. If we're giving him the point guard duties, maybe he's pretty good. I didn't even look at his attributes either. I'm gonna be honest, you know why I picked Tyler Kolek is because he's white and he looks like Steve Nash out there. And honestly, this stuff ain't bad. 84 driving layup, 83 close, 80 midi, 83 3, free throws low, which is not going to play well. Steve Nash, great free throw shooter, but the pass accuracy is pretty good. Where's that pass IQ? Pretty dang good too. Perimeter defense could be worse. Rebounding could be worse. His potential, he's never going to be better. So let's go see potential wise. So this is as good as it'll get for him. That's disappointing. What's his peak though? So okay, we got some years here. One thing I'll say too, he'll never win MVP in this because even if he averages what Steve Nash did, that's not good enough for MVP in 2K with guys like Wemby, what they're going to do, Cade, Shea, Jokic, like all those guys are going to just put up crazy stats, 15 points, 18 points. That shit ain't going to cut it. So these are the only trades I've done. Tyler Kolek in a second round for Micah Peavy in a second round. That landed us Kolek, and I traded Jordan Hawkins and Carlo Makovic for Paul Reed in a first because we had to get rid of a player. Signing wise, I was able to re-sign Tyler Kolek to a 4-year deal right at the beginning of this. Got him for cheap before he's about to go off. I also signed Day'Ron Sharpe in free agency to a 4-year deal, 2 years for Ben and 1 to DeAndre. Let him just rock here. So let's just see. First game against his old team. Let's see how it goes. So start of the fourth quarter, we're actually winning. Kolek's 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Bad shooting. Zion also bad shooting. DeJounte Murray off the bench for us, playing pretty well. We might hop in here for this first game. We're going to slow it down, see if we can get a 1 possession. Okay, we got a 1 possession game with 1:30 left. We'll hop in here. See Zion's kind of going off a little bit now. Kolek still with his 15, 4, and 5. Only 1 turnover, which I like to see. It is kind of crazy too to see how different Kolek. Oh, shoot. It was kind of crazy for me to see how different the tendencies for Kolek and Steve Nash were. Not even just like shooting tendencies, but just like, where's Zion going? Just the fact that like so many of the random stuff were different, like post hook shots and stuff. Zion's trying to ISO, not great. Beers gets the screen on Brunson. We are running a pick and roll offense as like our key. Day'Ron Sharpe with the rebound, gets the bucket, gives us a 5-point lead. We are doing pick and roll offense. I figure that's probably, oh, they got Ayton? That's probably as close as we could get to the Suns, even in 7 seconds or less, just running the pick and roll with Kolek and Zion as they get a midi bucket there. 50 seconds left. We got 2 timeouts. Kolek's not on the floor, which I don't love. Also, progressive fatigue is off. Sadiq Bey for 3 gets it to go. They come off Zion. He makes the great read. gets the bucket. I don't like that we're just giving Zion the ball. Would like to see him more utilized like a traditional big in this, but that's all right. Day'Ron Sharpe with the rebound. Zion gets fouled. Oh, by the way, changed his number and his accessories just to kind of look more like what Amari Stoudemire was rocking. I don't really remember him with just an elbow pad. You know, I was only like 3 years old during this time, but that's what the 2005 Suns in 2K had him looking like. So that's just what I went with. Both buckets good. Pelicans in game 1 of the season taking 8-point lead. DeJounte's back out at point, which I don't love, man. I gotta be honest. Great? No, I lied. Not good defense against Jalen Brunson. Just let him get into the paint. DeJounte to Zion. Zion's gonna get fouled. He's gonna shoot some more foul shots. Jay Hart fouls out. Zion's knocking these down though. He took over here. OG coming up the court. This game's over. I don't even know why we're still here. Getting it to Cat damn near at the fucking half court line. And we're gonna sim to the end now. Up 7, 10 seconds left. That's gonna be, oh no, they got a 3. I was gonna say that was the final score, but it wasn't. 16 and 10 for Day'Ron Sharpe. That's a good place for him. Trey Murphy, 19, 7 and 7. Bad shooting, but he came out there and did some stuff. Disappointed to see Kolek not in there at the end. Maybe he fouled out. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. He fouled out, so he wasn't out there. His plus minus was one of the better ones on the team. I love to see it. 4-point win against the Knicks. I don't remember if they're the defending champions in this league, or we can go check. No, it was Spurs Pistons in the finals. So we're gonna go after the first 5 games, just see how we're doing. 3 and 2 could be better, could be worse. And points wise, 25 a game, 6 rebounds for Zion, 19 and 3 for DeJounte. He might win 6, man. 15 and 10 for Day'Ron. Sadiq averaging 14, Trey averaging 14, and then down here 14 points, 5 rebounds. I'm actually very happy with from our 6'2 guard. 8 assists, not great shooting, 2 turnovers, 4 fouls a game. Like to see those get cleaned up a little bit. So we're mid to start the season. We are 16 and 16 on the dot. I mean, there's really not too much I would change. I guess we need to score more, it looks like. Day'Ron doing a good job holding down the paint still. Trey Murphy is one of those guys who's just bad in 2K for some reason. I don't really get it. You look at what he did last year in real life, 21 a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 47 from the field, 38 from 3, almost 90 from the free throw line. And then, you know, he's barely a positive player in this 2K sim. And we're running a 7 seconds or less, so you'd assume more of his attempts are higher quality layups, dunks, but maybe he's just chucking threes. I don't really know. DeJounte Murray being our second leading scorer, only playing 24 minutes a game is kind of crazy. Probably playing into why we are struggling. And you know what? You know what I'll do? We'll move Trey to the 3, and we're gonna move DeJounte into the starting lineup, give him some more minutes, and see if that helps maybe make us a better team at the All-Star break. Maybe we'll go to the trade deadline. So at first it wasn't very promising, but we kind of turned it around here. We're 2 games over 500 now. In the last 10, we're 8 and 2, so pretty nice to see. DeAndre Jordan's played in 11 games this year. Herb Jones is bad, huh? Why is he always so bad in these? He's a negative player. He's shooting 46% from 3, but he gives us such great defensive versatility. I fall in love with those guys, but you know what? Maybe we just got to get him out of here. In a world with no injuries, I think I'm going to do this. We're going to bring Anthony Davis in. Send Jordan Poole back to the Wizards. I mean, right? No injuries. He's averaging 18 and 9. Is he talking about retiring? No, he's only 33. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty easy deal to make, right? I'm going to have to do some work with the rotation, but we're going to take away all of Yves Missy's minutes. Day'Ron doesn't deserve to lose so many minutes. He's played so well this year. He's gonna go from 30 to 15 though. I don't know, man. They really want Jeremiah Fears to be in the starting lineup. I disagree wholeheartedly. Even with Trey struggling, bro, like they want Zion to come off the bench. Stop it. All right. Oh, I didn't even think this is New Orleans. We just brought AD back. I wasn't even legitimately didn't even cross my mind when I was making the moves. I love that. That's dope. I didn't realize till I just saw him like this. Let's get him out of these goggles. He looks more like Stoudemire. Let's get him out of that shit. What's like the AD? Damn, he's got a ton of hairstyles. He got how many? He's got 12 hairstyles. What's like the Pelicans look? Like, is it that? Is it just that? You know, just in the spirit of Amari, and since we can't give Zion the goggles, we'll just keep him on AD. That's cool. I just can't believe we just brought him back and I wasn't even thinking about it. Knicks first game with AD, we do beat him. 19 and 11 for Kolek, 18 and 9 for Murray, 18 and 6 for Trey Murphy, 18 and 9 for Zion, 17 and 4 for Sadiq, 13 and 11 with 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. I know Day'Ron Sharpe is heated, bro. He's got to be in for like most improved player, and we just took him out of the starting lineup. No, Tyler Kolek is. Shout out Tyler. I don't know if Jenkins should really be. I mean, I guess he just hooped last, like in real life this year, so whatever. All right, so Anthony Davis and Zion are our all-stars. I don't think anybody else made it. Definitely not Kolek. He's way too low of an overall. They'd never do it. We're just gonna sim the rest of the season. I would like us to somehow get to like 45 wins. It's gonna take a lot, I think. We're almost at 40 though. Playing really good ball at the end of the year. 150 to 111 win over the Wizards. Did Anthony Davis had 20 points. Kolek had 16 assists. God dang. Can we get to 45 wins? 44, 45. Awesome. Good finish. 47 and 35. Your MVP, of course, isn't anybody on our team. Dallas ended up with Darren Peterson somehow. Okay. Giddey's on the Jazz. And Tyler Kolek did win Most Improved Player. And what's funny, he had no shot of winning MVP this year. If we compare him to Steve Nash's first MVP, Nash was at 15.5 points. We're at 15.2. Assists, Nash was at 11.5. We're at 8.8. Rebounds, he was at 3.3. We're at 4. Steals, he was at 1.0. We're at 1.1. And blocks, he was at 0.1. We're at 0.0. Field goal percentage is pretty bad. If you compare it to Nash, Nash was at 50, and then his 3-point percentage was 43. So we're a better 3-point shooter, I guess. Free throw is a big difference, though. Nash was at 88.7. We're at 40, or no, we're at 71. So Luka, clutch player, coach of the year, executive. We don't care. Any Pelicans make anything? No. Anthony Davis did make defensive second team. So we were good enough for 6th seed, and we have to play the Spurs in round 1, which not a matchup I love. They're big guards. Not big guards, but good guards. They got Harper. Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for us. I don't love our chances. Anthony Davis going against Wemby. Probably going to shorten the rotation just for this. We're going to play Anthony Davis 38 minutes in a world with no injuries, no progressive fatigue. I think that's going to be our best chance. But before we do that, Zion ended up averaging 24, 6, and 2. Field goal percentage was 62%. He didn't shoot a 3 all year. Is his 3-point tendency a 0? You'd think I'd remember, but I don't. Yeah, he has a 0 shot. Okay, makes sense then. Tyler Kolek was actually a negative player for us, which is disappointing to say the least. He wasn't super negative or anything, but you know, less positive than Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Ben Simmons even. All right, I don't love our chances this series. We're just gonna sim game 1. We lose by only 1 point though. We might have a shot, ladies and gentlemen. 27 and 10. See, I don't know how he's a negative player. He was out there at 6'2", I think. He's out there at 6'2", getting 7 rebounds, 10 assists. His matchup had 24, but like, come on now. Game 2, also a loss. This one by 20. Game 3, we do win. We win by 10 points. Anthony Davis showed up. Anthony Davis and Wemby having a little bit of a battle here, although he's only averaging 12 points. Wemby's averaging 26. Maybe not a battle at all. We are down 3-1. We do win game 5 by 20. Can we win game 6 and really make it a series? No, we can't. We're getting killed. Guys, we're the 7 seconds or less offense. Why are they scoring so much more? And we do lose by 9. We actually came back a little bit. Multiple guys with 25 plus. Zion 20 and 7, 10, 7 and 8. What did he average this series? 5.5 rebounds on almost 48 from the field, 44 from 3. He probably won't progress. Maybe some attributes will progress, but oof, not great. Knicks Thunder finals. Knicks win their championship. I'm just gonna let everybody retire. Who is retiring for us? DeAndre. That's fine. Do we have a pick in this draft? No. Well, we do maybe, but later. Nope. The Hawks have it at 23. Wait, what? What did I miss? Hold up. How did I miss? We had the first pick. What? No. So I skipped the draft because I didn't think we had a pick. We had 3. 2 second rounds that I don't really care about. But is this dude good? Did they pick the right guy? He's got A- potential, it says. Yeah, sure. Anthony Davis accepts his player option. We're kind of just going to run it back, I think. Which I know NBA fans and fans of sports just love when their team does. Yeah, we got enough players. We're going to run it back. Anthony Davis probably going to regress a little. Jeremiah Fears is up to an 87. I don't think I can deny him anymore. Zion's down to an 86. 86 for Anthony Davis. Kolek goes down to a 75. So everything that he just did well just doesn't matter. So let's see how bad it is. -1 to all this stuff. -3 to speed with ball. Pass IQ goes down. I mean, like, I hate 2K. Hate their system with this, but whatever. We keep pushing. This is what 2K wants us to roll out. I disagree wholeheartedly. I'm fine with DeJounte coming back off the bench. Sadiq wasn't very good. I mean, maybe we just improve the bench. You would think maybe that would be what I do. See, like, Eves Missy, you're per 36. They don't even look as good. Wait, what? Did he not play last year? He played in 12 games and he only attempted one shot? All right, hold on. I feel like we have way too much depth at the big man positions. I think we have way too much depth everywhere, except maybe small forward. What does Trey go up? Does he go up if I move him to the small forward? Yeah. We'll go to 11. Nah, we'll go to 10. I really don't agree with Zion not starting though. I'm sorry. I can't believe we're gonna take away Day'Ron Sharp's minutes after he was so good last year. I think. Okay, hold on. Let me just set this and then start yapping. Okay, I think this is what we're going with. Ben Simmons not playing. These guys aren't playing. We'll just see how that goes for us. I changed a couple of our coach settings. I'll just show you. So I changed offensive rebounding to just some crash, others get back, and then defensive rebounding, run in transition. Some games it seems like it was working, and then other games it's not. We'll just keep going, see what we got. Okay, now it seems like it's working. Run into a Spurs back to back, lose 4 straight. Okay, we lose on Christmas, but now we've won a bunch straight, including one against the Thunder where Tyler Kolek had 26 and 11. He's up to 17 a game, pretty similar to Steve Nash's ascension with that second MVP year. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We don't have anybody who's averaging 11 boards like Sean Marion was, or even, I don't know what Amari averaged off the top of my head. I can look it up here. But it looks like that year he averaged about 9. Dang, he only played 3 games the next year. Well, okay, well, this doesn't matter. But he averaged 9. I guess Anthony Davis would be the closest. Then you got Zion. Like, yeah, we don't have a great rebounder playing right now because obviously Day'Ron Sharp is great, but it's just really well spread. We got a bunch of guys doing rebounds. Even Kolek's averaging about 4 for us, so that's pretty awesome. We just ran into an absolute gauntlet. After going 20 and 13, we're down to 20 and 18. Couple wins against some worse off teams, but having a run of this Mavs team, a good Nuggets team, the Knicks who just came off a championship, and the Spurs who are great, and the Lakers who are pretty good this year, that just sucks. That was a really tough stretch. Maybe we'll get an easy stretch later in the year, but who knows. Actually, we are winning now. We're a really streaky team, it seems. I'd like us to get out of the 6th seed. If we could get into that top echelon of the West, that would be pretty dope. It's going to be tough. We're 2 games back. The Nuggets who are in 4th, the Lakers in 5th, or 3rd. I wouldn't even really see us getting there. We're so far back. So I guess we're just aiming to get that 4th seed. And even then, you're stuck playing the Nuggets or the Timberwolves. So like, is any of this great? Playing in the West is just tough. I should have picked an East team. So we are 6th in the conference at the trade deadline. Team-wise, let's just see, is there an area that we really need to get better at? Defensive rating, we're 4th. Offensive rating, we're actually kind of low, 20th. Rating differential, we're one of the better ones. One of the better rebounding teams, just rebounding by committee. I mean, do we package these 2 younger centers to see if we can get something real? From in the offseason, one thing I did is I signed, what's his name? Bryce McGowan's. Oh, I extended him next year? Damn. I signed him to an expensive contract thinking I'd be able to move on from him. Maybe we get rid of Sadiq Bey. Advanced, he's actually decent, but maybe there's a guy at that $15 million mark that makes more of an impact. Not really. I mean, we could get Io. Do we need him? No. To be honest, I think we just stay put. None of these trades are great. I think we just stay put through the deadline and hope for a better second half. No all-stars for the squad this year. That's pretty disappointing. So I'm assuming that means Zion's points have dropped even further. 20 and 6. I mean, that's not bad. Fear's averaging 18, 16 and 9 for Tyler Kolek, down to 16 and 8 for Anthony Davis. But hey, as long as we keep winning games, I'm fine. We have the Thunder's number, which is just weird. You would think they would kill us with Shea getting guarded by Kolek, but I mean, he's doing enough, I guess. We are playing really well. We're up to 4th in the conference, 41 and 25. I gotta stop talking, bro. I jinx it. I'm gonna wait till the end of the year to say anything. Wemby MVP. This dude, rookie of the year, Giddey, 6 man. Who cares? Jeremiah Fears wins most improved player. Nothing else for us. Lakers had 2 All-NBA first teams. They did land Giannis. That's crazy. No other awards for us. And we did finish 5th this year. We did have a bad stretch to end the season. Can I just see it in the overview? No, damn. Oh yeah, our last 10 we were 4 and 6. Better home team than an away team. Boy, I can't go back to the calendar. Well, whatever. We finished pretty poorly overall, even worse than that 4 and 6 would tell you. We do have Minnesota in round 1. Sphere is a good defender in this. Up to an 88. Good for him. Only 66, so we probably moved Trey. Oh, Trey's not as good of a defender as I thought. So I think for this series, we're actually going to move DeJounte into the starting 5. Probably cut the bench down a little, take away Sadiq's minutes. 32 to DeJounte, and probably a little bit of hoping and praying. And game 1, we do win. So that's pretty awesome. 132 to 130. Ant had 36. DeJounte had 39, 6 and 5. DeJounte Murray probably been the MVP of this for us. Kolek 19 and 11, Zion 19 and 6. Pretty cool. Game 2, they will come back to win by 3. So this looks like it could be a very tight series. 22 points led the way for the Pelicans from Tyler Kolek. All right, anybody else giving us trouble, or is it just Ant? Io's not helping. The bigs ain't really doing nothing. They're getting boards. We do win game 3. Simcast, or just simulated it. 20 for Zion, 20 for Fears, 18 for Davis, 15 and 10 in 18 minutes for Day'Ron Sharpe, bro. He low-key might deserve more minutes. What do we got starting at the 3? We got Trey. He's not been good. All right, we're gonna get weird. We're starting 3 bigs. You got Day'Ron, Davis, Zion. If we just get to the paint, we could kill them. We go up 3-1. Day'Ron 6 and 9, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, he had a good game filling up the stat sheet. Just not too many buckets. Can we beat them in 5? No, they come back and force a game 6. 6-point win. Ant 32 and 9, 23 and 8 for Kolek. He's having a really good series. 19 and 7 on 55 from the field, 70% from 3. He's 12 of 17 in this series from 3. That's pretty crazy. Let's not let it go to 7, and we do. Damn, another 20-point win. Ant's going crazy. Kind of feels like we just got to stop Ant, and we can't do it. So if we look at how we match up, we got Zion on McDaniels, DeJounte. Yeah, I mean, none of these guys really scare me, bro. All right, change some settings. DeJounte is going to be the key to winning this series. He's playing 41 minutes a game. He is going to pick up Ant in the half court or full court, and we're just going to hope for the best. Get off to a lead early. Is back and forth a little bit. Can we pull away? No. We do have the lead. 15 and 10 for Kolek. Ant is having to work. 7 of 16, 22 and 5. Come on, man. Pull away, fellas. Up 4. Tie game. Up 2. Up 5. Little bit of a run there. We're up 7. We're up 6. All right, 5-point game. Minute 25. Kolek is having himself a series. 23, 6 and 11. Hopefully I'm still recording. Please tell me I'm still recording. Am I still? Okay. Everything looks to be working. I got scared. Anthony Davis having a good game. Zion's been pretty disappointing. Yeah, let's hop in. Minute 25. Can we win a playoff series with this team in game 7 against the Timberwolves, who I think objectively are a better team than us? But bro, seeing AD in a Pelicans uniform takes me back to like high school. Zion not really going nowhere. Kolek gassed out of his mind. Zion in the corner going against McDaniels. Kick it to AD. They bring the double, get a forced hook. McDaniels with the rebound. Zion on him. Interior to Randall. We got to get that. Good block, contest by Davis. Kicks it. We're running. Not really going nowhere. We run a lot of ISO for Zion, it seems like, which I just don't love. Down the lane. Passes it to Derek Queen. I was hoping we were going to get a nice Zion dunk. But 40 seconds left. We're up 7. We should be good. Ant just blows by DeJounte. Help on that. 3 for Randall. No good. I think that was the key of this game. Forcing them to kick it out to other players. Zion, what a pass by Tyler Kolek. I really think that was the key of this game. Just making them make other players beat us, and they just couldn't. And here you see Kolek from half court dumping it inside to Zion. Probably could have been a lob, but hey, 13 to 32 looks pretty good. DeJounte just getting blown by again. Pull up 3. Good. 6-point lead. Get into DeJounte. I don't want to see Kolek shooting free throws with his 70% self. Oh God. All right, this is where you make your money, young man. This is where you earn that 3rd contract. Nah, he earned that next contract for sure. First free throw. Okay. Oh no. Are they about to hack at Tyler? 2nd free throw. Rattles in. Okay. 7-point lead. 19 seconds left. We're probably safe. You would like to think you're safe here. But who knows? It's the NBA. Who knows? Rudy to inbound with his bald ass self. He's gonna get it to Nick Smith. No, I lied. Ant in the corner. Contested by DeJounte. Rebound Jaden McDaniels. Kicks it back out. Randall from half. No, Nick Smith contested 3s. No good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. 10 seconds left. And the Pelicans are moving on to the 2nd round of the playoffs. Probably for the first time since AD's been there or gone. I can't even think. Did they ever make the 2nd round with AD? Speaking of, 28 and 5 for Ant. In the 2nd half, he had 11 points on 3 of 10 shooting. Randall had 12 on 4 of 15. So we really did a good job on keeping them hemmed in. 5 of 5 from Io in the 2nd half is pretty good. Kolek in the 2nd half said 16 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Just an absolute dominating performance from him. AD, I mean, we just shot it well. Jeremiah Fear struggled a little bit, but hey, we were on to the 2nd round, probably to play what, Spurs or something? Dallas, yeah. Again, don't love the matchup for us. They got Kyrie, Peterson, Flag. Oh Lord, dude. We might be cooked. The one thing we might be able to do is get it inside, but like even then, like, all right, let's just see. Game 1 is a loss by 4 though. I mean, it's not like Pearson went crazy. I mean, if we can have him in maybe a little bit, I mean, I guess it really comes down to who are you more worried about. Darian Peterson's averaging 25. Yeah, we'll just force him to pass it. All right, game 2 is a win though. We won by 16 as well. I changed some settings. Coach wise just told go over all the screens, stay attached, basic stuff I always do. Kolek's having a rough series now, but yeah, I mean, we won. We're back home now and we lose game 3. I felt like a game if we could swing the series. Great game from Dayron Sharp. We only lost by 2 though. Come on, fellas. Got to get a better game out of Kolek and then we probably win. We pull it close and now we take a lead. We're only up 9-6. Okay, we win this one. Zion 23 and 5. Trey Murphy showed up with 19 and 19 minutes. 15 and 10 for Davis. 12 and 11 for Sharp. Kolek only 11 points in 40 minutes. And then winner has to play the Spurs. Can we win game 5? Back at 4th game so far. Nobody pulling away till they do, and they really do. It's over. 122 to 111. Kolek had his best game of the series, I believe. 3 guys with 20 plus points, but we can't do anything to Cooper Flag. Or no, Kyrie went off against Tyler Kolek, which is not great for us. Kyrie is the kind of guy who can win you a series, especially when he has a bad matchup on him. We don't have many good defenders. We can't just move somebody else onto him. Looks like we are going to force 7. I might have spoke too early. Okay, I did. They are on an absolute burner to come back. We were up 9 with 1:44 left. Just 1 minute later, we are all tied. Not great at all. Zion 25, Fears 24, AD 22, 18 and 6 for Murphy with 14, Kolek 11, 5 and 7. Bad shooting for them. Almost triple double from Darian Peterson, double doubles from Gafford and Lively. Kyrie with 22. Cooper Flag only 10 points on 5 shots. His career might be on a different trajectory now with this secondary star and Darian Peterson and Kyrie here. Obviously, when Kyrie retires, he probably hits that gear, but right now he's taking a back seat. DeJounte had a wide open look, but Max Christie pops it away. Christie going the other way. Kyrie in the paint, lays it up, no good. Dayron with the good rebound. Good box out. Jeremiah Fears going the other way. Get it to AD. Get it to AD. Oh my God. You got it there so late. We almost steal it back. We are 15 seconds away from possibly having our season ended here by another Texas team. Darren Peterson walks it out. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They have no timeouts. 5, 4, 3, AD. Oh my God. Deep 3. Terrible last shot selection. Nothing going, but hey, we got OT. We're playing for OT. Now we got to play to win. Simcasting now. Nobody scored for the first 2 minutes of overtime. Okay, we got a lead with 140 left. We got the ball as well. We got a timeout. Zion's going to get it. He's got Max Christie on him. Dude, you got to take him all the way. The Zion, Anthony Davis pick and roll is kind of crazy. DeJounte gets it on the left side. Kyrie on him. This got to be a bucket. Good lay, DeJounte Murray. Kyrie can't hold him. That'd be a fun matchup to see anyway. Almost stolen. Layup for Gafford. Too easy. Dayron getting scored on. Got to play good defense. We can't just let them get buckets back and forth because offensively, we don't have the same engine that they do. Kick it. Oh my God. How do we not get that? How do we not get that to Anthony Davis there? Christie going the other way. Sharp on Gafford. Before we see what happens, how do we not get this pass, dude? They bring the double. How do you not just throw it up there? You have like 6'11" Anthony Davis. Shout out Max Christie getting hands on the pass and recovering it. But that's on us. Anthony Davis with a good contest on his former teammate. Can we put this game away? We're just going to give it to Zion, who has Darren Peterson on him. Screen by Sharp, and it's an illegal screen. All right, somebody called a timeout. I'm going to make some subs for us because the team that we have on the floor right now is just not looking very good. So Kolek fouled out. I think I want Ben in here. Actually, we'll go Sadiq for the free throw shooting and just hope. We're going to go. No, yeah. We'll go AD and Ben at the 4-5. Although AD is gas, dude. Do we go Derek Queen or Yves Missy? Yeah, let's get the fresher body in, I think. Yves Missy at the 5. He's a good rebounder. Yeah, let's not overthink it. We got to get a stop, and then we got to hit free throws. Inbound pass. DeJounte Murray's not getting out on Kyrie. Okay, there he goes. Luckily, Kyrie's gas. Darren Peterson almost goes backcourt. He has Fears on him, which I don't love because I told him to put DeJounte. No, layup is good. 30 32 seconds left and we're losing. Call timeout. Okay. All right, now y'all can put whatever start or lineup in because I don't want that same lineup back out there. Dayron's back in. Zion. Oh my God, they're holding us. Okay. Oh my God, we need a bucket. Where is it gonna come from? Screen by Sharp. Oh no. Zion can't score on Max Christie. 3 for DeJounte is wide open. No good. Gafford somehow gets that right through our hands. This is the shit I'm talking about. We can't get an open pass to Anthony Davis. By the way, great look. Worked for a good look, and we just don't get it to go. But we can't get an open pass to Anthony Davis, and he literally just puts this through my arm. That's so frustrating. Sharp fouls out with only 4 points. This could be a very disappointing end to our season. Jeremiah Fears picks up his 4th foul. We have no timeouts left now. Gotta get a 3 because I just assume he's gonna make both of these. And if I had to guess, we're gonna have way too slow of a developing play. It's probably gonna go to Zion, and we're gonna be going home. If I had to guess. Oh no. We're just gonna pull up from fucking half court. What the hell? Okay, James Borrego's getting fired off of this alone. But you come out of, oh my God, how do we not get something better, dude? From the Smoothie King logo? Year 2's a bust. But I think, I don't know. We get an all Texas Western Conference Finals. Dallas goes on to the finals and sweeps their way there. They win, and KD was on the Bucks, Harden on the Cavs still, Curry was on Brooklyn. I don't even know. All these guys can retire. I don't care. You know, I think I am gonna approve this and just see maybe they think Tyler Kolek's the 6th best guard in the NBA. Probably not, but that'd be interesting if we could get him an All NBA nod, and hopefully he progresses this year since he regressed last year and he's still technically supposed to be in his prime according to 2K. Shout out James Borrego. Bye. We'll just go with the GOAT, Mike Stauffer. Oh, he's gonna decline it. He's gonna decline that deal. All right, Eddie Oliver. All right, that's fine. Team Doctor, I'm not worried about. We picked a couple guys in the draft. I honestly just simmed through it and let them pick. Both guys have pretty decent potential, so not mad at it at all. We drafted a 6'1" small forward. Okay, bye. So Zion's an unrestricted free agent, which I didn't even realize, so I'm glad I checked. Yeah, bro, you are not going nowhere. Take your money, brother. I probably way overpaid, but you know what? Shit happens. Shit happens. We're gonna go lock up Eves and Missy as well. Ben's probably time for him to go. He hasn't played much for us anyway. Maybe bring in like Nick Claxton as well. Can we? Okay, that's fine. Shout out Nick. Herb Jones here. What's he done in the last few years? Ah, shit. I'm looking at all positions affordable and they're telling me I can't afford these guys. So that's just lit. Do we really even need anybody? All right, shout out Trey Murphy, but he's just not doing what I want him to do. And I think we need a better defender at the starting guard position for us, or 3, whatever we have him playing. But I also want him to be able to shoot, which is just kind of a tough thing to find. A guy who can do both of those things. All right, I think we'll do this. 2 28-year-olds, cheaper option, 81 3-pointer to 81 3-pointer, 81 3-pointer, 81 3-pointer, but the interior and perimeter defense on Kamara, I think, is a lot better over, yeah. With Kolek starting for us, we need help defensively, and I think at this point we just have to make changes because we haven't had the success that I would like. I think Sadiq Bey, if we pair him and McGowan's, it's about 25 mil. Maybe we can get somebody between Dyson and Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. gives us another scoring option. Dyson, not as good of a scorer, of course, but is a great defender, and we wouldn't have to give up Dayron. Do we even really need Dayron? Or wait, what if we just take this Swain dude out? I'll take an exception. Y'all got 11 mil, so we're about 8 mil. Do you guys have anybody you don't believe in? Not really. Brought back Laurie. Do we have anybody we don't believe in? Maybe some of these rookies will start progressing too. What if we go Missy, who's making 20 mil, McGowan's, and yeah, what do we got for these 3? Well, I think I found the trade we're gonna do. The Thunder are offering me Jalen Williams, which not realistic at all, but who said we're trying to make Tyler Kolek the best Steve Nash ever? Yeah, this to me is no brainer. Welcome, J-Dub. And yeah, we'll just bring Herb back, cheap guy. Oh, he did not come. It's so funny that in this, I'm so used to getting who I want. So when a guy doesn't sign, it's surprising. We'll bring in a Coro though on a 1-year deal, and we'll go to player progression. Okay, Jeremiah Fears is just killing it, up to a 90. Jalen Williams 89. Murray actually progresses while Zion regresses. Anthony Davis regresses a ton. Dude we drafted with the first pick is up to an 81, and Kolek continues to regress even after better year last year. No, he he was still pretty negative. I thought he was averaging like 17. I guess he went down when I wasn't paying attention. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to play the rotation that they have set for a while. This is a really good team, in my opinion. Super balanced. One thing I'm going to change, we'll lower the bench utilization, and lineup performance factor can be at like an 80, and we'll just see how it goes, man. I feel like this is a really good team. I feel like this should be able to get it done. I assume Kolek's stats probably go down. Everybody's stats probably go down, but we're going to be playing the best players at all times, or the guys having the best game. So we'll just see how it goes. We actually just won the NBA Cup NBA Cup. Jalen Williams 20 a game during it. Cool. So I just realized something. We're late in the season, and I forgot when we traded or signed up a new coach, everything would change to what he wants to do. So we've been running the triangle offense all season, and I don't want to change it because it's worked for us so well. But I am pretty disappointed that the Suns have been running or the Pelicans have been whatever. We ain't the Suns. We wanted to just make Tyler Kolek, Steve Nash. We don't got to run a 7 seconds or less. Another thing I realized that when I was setting the rotation earlier, I forgot to put Zion back in the starting lineup when they wanted to start Derek Queen. So he's only started 4 games at this point. We are 43-25 though. 6 games back of the second place Spurs. We aren't going to get there. And we might even fall because the 3 through 7 pretty dang close, but hopefully we don't. See, like we just won 5 straight, 6 straight, and we're still whatever. We do have 50 wins though. That's pretty cool. Wasn't sure if that was a number we'd get to. Darren Peterson, MVP. Nothing for our pals. Oh, something was. Shit. Oh, Cup MVP, duh. A Jaws over in LA now. Giannis is still there, but Luka left. Luka's in Sacramento, and we got no awards, but we are the 4th best team. That's kind of just where we're hanging out apparently. This feels like a series we could win, right? Since everybody's playing super balanced minutes, they were just good. Everybody pretty much 18 led the way, 19 a game led the way. Kolek's numbers regressed, but I mean, field goal went up, 3-pointer went up. I think he was even, last time I checked, he was almost a 2 wins added player. Okay, he went down a little bit, but I'm not mad at it. I'm hoping we can just run through round 1. We went to 7, but we do win, and we do have to play the second year in a row. We do have to play this New Orleans team in round 2. I'm kind of wondering what we should do. I mean, will we be just better off playing Derek Queen at this point? His rebounding is not where I want it to be. Really, neither is AD's no more. Where's Dayron? Yeah, let's go Dayron. Shout out AD. It's been a great career, but at this point, you're winding down. It's clear. This dude's a great rebounder, actually. We got to do the simple stuff. We got to do it well. So we're going to give more minutes to our good rebounders, good defenders. If I was really caring and not trying to give guys like Zion and Kolek minutes, I would take them both out the starting lineup. But this is a Zion Kolek video, so we'll run with them. Game 1 is a loss by a million, probably by 30. We lost by 30. Game 2 is a loss by too many, 15, I think. All right, we're gonna go in ultimate win mode. We gotta try and win. So we're playing DeJounte, Fears, Williams, Samuels, Sharp, and we're gonna have our guys come off the bench. I don't know, man. We probably don't have a great shot anyway, but we do win game 3. Can we win game 4? We do win game 4 though by 19. We lose game 5. If we take it, or game 6, if we take it, or no, game 5, we take it to 7, then I feel like I made the right choice. We don't. That might have to do it, man. This was the best version, I think, of this team that we'll see. All right, we're gonna try one more year at it. Pretty much just brought everybody back, signed Keldon Johnson to a 1-year deal. And we're gonna do what we set out to do and play those guys that, you know, we've had. That Samuels dude that we drafted, he's up to an 88, so he's probably gonna be starting at the 5 for us. He's gonna be more of our, I don't even know. He's gonna be a good rebounder though. All right, we just traded for Moses Moody just because we needed to add somebody. SpaghettiOs, where is he? He didn't retire, did he? If he retired, we might be cooked. But I swear we just had Tyler Kolek, unless I just traded him. Did I just trade, bro? Yep. God dang it. I don't even remember what team it was. Was it the Wizards? All right, we just traded Moses Moody back for Tyler Kolek alone. And yeah. All right, we are going to switch back to the 7 seconds. I think we're only going to play 8 dudes. We're going to get rid of lineup, performance factor, everything that worked for us last year pretty much. And since this dude, even though he's 6'8", kind of like Amari, 93 perimeter defense though, or interior defense, and the rebounding's tremendous, 97 and 99. I feel comfortable with him in there. Take away Derek Queen's minutes a little bit, and I feel like this should be a good year. This should be a good year. I lied. We're 10-10. The thing that sucks it's probably Tyler Kolek that's holding us back. But hey, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're 16-12, so 50 wins again. Still has us in 6th seed. 52 and 30. Shea, your MVP. Who is this? Jeremiah Fears, 6-man. Most improved to Samuels. Don't really agree with that because it's just, what everybody complains about, just giving a young player the award when he just gets better like he's supposed to. Defensive first team, J-Dub. Second team, does Samuels do? I'm interested to see what did he average. I haven't seen anything. So 11 and 13, 6 assists almost. That's pretty damn good. Holy shit. I haven't looked at any stats for anybody, so let's see. Almost 4 guys averaged 20. That's actually wild. Kolek, 13 and 7. How many minutes a game did he play? About 34. Okay. I don't know if I want him to guard Ja. Maybe put him Isaiah Joe. All right. Game 1, we do win by 2. Ja had 42 though on DeJounte. Game 2, we win. Ja, another good game. 3 guys with 20 for us. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. Game 5, we lose. And we are into the second round in 6 games. Can Phoenix help us out? No. I have to go through the gauntlet of the Spurs and Mavs every single year? For real? All right, we are going to try and hide Kolek on Jalen Tyson just because his shooting tendency is low. Hopefully that works. Now, who do we have to worry about? No. Oh, okay. I thought I simulated this round. Harper or Castle, who has the higher shooting tendency? Harper. God, they got Desmond Bain and De'Aaron Fox off the bench, dude. Oh, J-Dub. I forgot we have him. He can take dudes out of the game too. All right, we actually match up better with them than in past years. We do lose game 1 by 9. We lose game 2 by 5 only. Can we win game 3? We do win game 3. We win game 4. We lose game 5, and we lose in 6. Damn it. All right. I mean, no conference finals appearances. We suck. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm out of here. All right, y'all. If y'all like these type of videos, leave a like. It means the world. I'd like to do random experiments like this all the time. But yeah, this one did not work out. I mean, we were good in the West. In a loaded West, we made multiple 50-win seasons and made the playoffs. By the way, I cannot shoot as this dude. Hold up. That's how quick I have to release it? It's like as soon as he lowers the ball. That is crazy. But yeah, we were good in a loaded West. 50-win seasons, multiple years. Just couldn't get it done, and most of that is because this is our point guard and he was a negative for most years, and I would say he was probably a negative this season just without looking at the stats, just assuming. But yeah, leave a like if you want to see more. Give me ideas. If you have a player you think is the second coming of somebody, we can try and make it happen. All right, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.